Thursday Thunder.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Australian Muscle and Australian Muscle.
The gym.
The gym. Check out australianmuscle.com.au for all your supplement needs. Thursday the 15th of February.
February 2018.
Yeah, did you have a good Valentine's Day?
No, didn't do much. It was a normal day. What'd you do? I thought it was your 30th anniversary or 31st.
It was the 30th anniversary of me asking him to marry my wife.
Oh, so you did it on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. So next year is actually then the 30th wedding anniversary.
Wow, okay. You better something planned then.
That's a pretty anomaly these days, isn't it?
Yeah.
Staying married?
Yeah. Well, tune in next week.
And I'll say it, you get more for murder. Cha-ching, boom.
You get more for robbing a bank too.
Oh, I ruined that. It's less for murder.
Yeah, you get more for robbing a bank, which is weird.
Alright, yeah.
Which is weird if you think about it. People care more about money than they do lives. But that's another story. We're not political.
So,
yeah.
What's happening? How's the body?
Body's going well.
Yeah.
Feeling good. Training sessions are getting a little bit more difficult. Cardio is getting a little bit more difficult, but slowly getting there, which is good.
I hurt myself.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, last week, Thursday, I hurt myself. I hurt my back so bad that I thought I am out for weeks. But today I feel really good.
That's good. And tomorrow what do we have? We have deadlifts.
No, Saturday.
No, Saturday.
So I've still got 2 more days.
Yep.
And it's getting better all the time. So I'm hopeful. And I've been able to still train. I couldn't train hamstrings, remember? Yes?
Yeah.
And I missed out one workout last Friday. So it's not bad considering the injury felt like it was something really, really bad.
Yeah, lower back.
Lower left back. It was muscular, but I thought I'd done something major serious. I overextended on deadlift.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, as soon as I did it, I knew straight away that I've done the wrong thing. And yeah, you see that all the time. People do deadlifts and they'll overextend at the top.
Yeah, all the way back.
You just want to stand up straight with your chest out, go back down. But on a positive note, I did a PB on that day.
Yes, I remember.
Yes.
We're ever on PB.
And that was only because Tony DiCasio was training with us. Tony is the Max's rep from Melbourne. And he's the current Australian Masters deadlift record holder.
I believe
so. I didn't want to look like a weak pussy while I was training with him. So he spurred me on to a personal PB, not as in a personal PB in a single lift, but 147.5 for 14 reps.
Yep.
And then of course Tony came out and did 20.
Mm-hmm.
And you did.
32.
How many did you do?
32.
32 reps at 147.5 kilos. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and that wasn't touch and go either. That was
stop and
go.
All our deadlifts now are stop and go.
And it's worked amazingly well.
Yes,
Feels great.
I must admit, I'm feeling better and I'm getting confident to start hitting heavier weights. Because as Adam from Recomp said, all touch and go does is teaches you to bounce the weight.
Yeah.
Remember that, children. Stop and go for deadlifts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which we weren't doing.
No.
Anyway, what's happening here at the gym? We've got some new equipment coming in.
We do.
Tomorrow morning, I'm going to go pick it up. So we'll be installing that, which is always exciting. So what we are doing is in the process always of, if I can source something, I'll replace something old with something new, and that's what I've been able to do, and I'm really looking keen to that.
And we've been looking forward to something like this for a while. We have one little bit now, it's like, it's only if this was here, it would make a huge difference. Now,
yes,
we're getting it, so very exciting.
Well, it's a seated military press, it's no secret.
Okay.
Yeah, but the one we've had has been shitty.
It has.
And I like doing the seated military press, but the one we've got has been shitty, so I'm looking forward to this new one. Yes. And there will be another surprise coming, which will happen over the weekend, so the members are going to check it out most probably on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it next week and put up some pictures. So
That'll
that'll be really keen. I'm looking forward to that. So there's always changes happening. We're painting the toilets. They should be finished on Monday, Steve told me.
Yep.
Then we're going to go on and paint the change rooms, and then I will retile the change rooms.
Rip up all the linoleum.
Yes.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah. So we're always doing new stuff, replacing new stuff. One of our fans blew up last night.
Yep.
I came in this morning and turned it on, and it was some horrible, horrible grinding sounds.
Yeah, I got told about this.
But I had a brand new one.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. That's one thing I'm really hot on. You know, if something breaks, we replace it.
No, yeah, it's a very, very short turnaround.
No. Yeah, very short. Anyway, what's new? What's happening? Well, I told you what we're talking about.
Yes. So you already know, so you've got a pad in front of you and you know.
All right.
More confusion. We'll call it.
Look, it's funny.
Yeah.
Like this IFBB Pro League, IFBB Elite Pro League, and an IFBB Amateur League. It's just still causing so much confusion. And I can understand that if you're not on social media, you're not on any of these Facebook pages, you wouldn't have a clue what the hell's going on.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know the difference between a pro and an elite pro.
But what was interesting was I listened to the Muscle Asylum podcast, which is an Australian podcast. Muscle Asylum is a page on Facebook. It's meant to be this bodybuilding page, but it's just turned into an IFBB Pro League advertising page. And look, I suppose it's fair enough because Mark Gretsch, who runs it, is the promoter for it now, and so blah blah. Anyway, they did a podcast, and their first show is on this weekend in Queensland.
Yes, there is. Yeah.
Following weekend is in Sydney, and then you have Melbourne, and then you got the Australian Arnold Classic. So these are these qualifying shows, so that really all you need to do is just rock up,
pay
your money, and you qualify for the Arnold Classic. You know, whereas you could have just gone to the Arnold Classic, but let's put on a show. Anyway, we're not going to go into that side of it because that's never been picked on by the other federations, on ICN or IMBA or anybody else, has it? Never.
No, never.
No.
Completely where.
Yeah.
We just look at watch things from a distance.
Anyway, we digress. I go back to this podcast, and there were some interesting things said on this podcast.
Like?
Which was, like, I was listening to my podcast on my daily morning walk, and one of the things Mark Gretsch said, which I thought was a little bit over the top, was going, we in the IFBB Pro League, we're not going to award we're not going to give the first place trophy and he said, like all the other federations. Like all the other federations, we're not going to give the award to the person with the most Instagram followers. No.
I don't think that's a judging category. It's like symmetry, good, proportions, Instagram followers.
So yeah, I didn't realise that was a new category.
And you've been in what? How long in this industry?
I thought that was a bit of an over-the-top statement. Just a little bit. You know, and if he was meaning it at any one particular federation, he didn't. But what annoyed me was he said all federations. Yeah. You know. Just
bunched everyone into one group.
Yeah, exactly right. So, I think, Mark, if you're watching that, you should take that back. Anyway, they were also talking about, like, for the first time in Australia, we will be awarding, the overall winner title, and the overall winner will come from all the other class divisions.
Isn't that what overall means? Well, overall means overall.
Well, what I'm saying is that, all the other federations have been doing that for like 30 years. It's just that the IFBB has been backward and haven't been doing it. So good to come, and be the same as all the others. Anyway, good luck to everyone. I'm actually keen to see.
Yeah, so am I.
See how these shows go, because I think there is some good bodybuilders. The classic physique will be
stacked.
Yeah, apparently it is stacked.
65 competitors.
Yeah. No, and fair income, apparently it is like just crazy stacked to the point where they might have to do height classes and everything else. No. Because everyone thinks they're a classic bodybuilder. Of course they are, because you can lift one hand above the other when you're doing your double bicep.
Yeah. And you can suck your stomach in a slight bit.
Yeah. Anyway, good luck to all who are competing in the first show this weekend. I look forward to seeing who the overall winner is, and I'm predicting Logan Robson. Logan? Yeah. What's it, Robson?
I don't know.
But it's Logan. This guy is a freak, and he will most probably be one of Australia's newest pros.
Oh, well, can't wait to see some photos.
Other interesting news, which we spoke about last week, the Australian Pro Show. Who's in?
We have, I can't remember, you told me who it was. They're written down there. I had Dexter and Sean.
Yeah, remember we mentioned it last week?
Yes, we did.
That there was that rumour that they're going. Well, it's been totally confirmed that Dexter Jackson and Sean Roden have been added to the Australian Pro Show, which is making me a little bit more keener to go and have a look at this show. This is effectively the Olympia lineup without Rami and Heath.
Maybe we should go for a day.
Oh man, I mean, that is an incredible pro lineup.
Yeah. So we got. Wow, we made our predictions a few weeks ago, and we said if they're in it, it's going to throw it all out.
We will do our predictions next week.
Yeah.
So think about this for a week now, because I think the lineup is now. We didn't make any predictions because we didn't confirm that. So that's been confirmed. So we will now go, Bonac, Dexter.
Yeah,
I really hope Dexter.
I really hope
Dexter wins the Arnold Classic Ohio.
Yeah.
And then comes over here and wins this, because that will push him into legend status.
Yeah, that was what, like 11? No, he's won a fair bit of Arnold.
Yeah, but it'll push him into like, I don't know, 75 million titles and including the Olympia title and everything else. And yeah, it would just be cool to see him do that.
Yeah.
But both Arnold Classics are just such stacked lineups.
They are. Yeah. They're actually very high quality shows, which has been good. There's a few things about Lavroni's. Like, a lot of people are talking about Lavroni again.
Did you see the photo of him?
I did.
Yeah. Still no leg pictures though.
No.
There was one leg picture apparently. I haven't seen it, but it's like him lying by the pool, how bikini chicks do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But this was a massive veiny quad. Now, look, some people said, it could have been anybody's quads.
Yeah.
But apparently it was Leverone's, and everyone said that it looked freaky.
It was branded with his own name on it.
But he was apparently 227 pounds, I think, at the Olympia.
Yep.
And he is sitting now on 249 or 254, something like that.
That's like 100.
So it was like 27 pounds up, which is 12 kilos up on the Olympia. So if that's the case, and he reckons that he competed at his prime at 249 or something.
Well,
there we go. I'm picking it. Picking it. Kevin Leverone's going to win the Arnold Classic Australia. There we are. Moving on. Interesting stuff I read. Ari pointed that out to me yesterday. Was that the FDA in America, which is the Food and Drug Administration, which is their equivalent of our TGA. Yeah, which is the regulatory board for foods and stuff.
Yeah, food and stuff.
They are apparently cracking down on companies who sell SARMs.
Now, people who don't know what SARMs are, it stands for Selective Androgen Receptor Modulators, or something like that.
Yeah, exactly right.
It's touted as a research chemical, as well as a steroid substitute.
Well, it is. It is a research chemical to the point where there isn't much research.
No.
There's lots of debate. Do SARMs work or not? But WADA deems that they do, to the point that they put them on the ban list, and many people have tested positive in failed drug tests on SARMs. So SARMs, and it's an illegal product to sell as a retailer.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah. You can buy them online, but that's because they put on there, that one statement they put on there, not for human use.
Yeah. Not for human consumption.
Yes.
Use only on rats.
Yeah.
My rats are huge.
I'm always going to use a product tenfold if it says not for human consumption.
Definitely. Bleach has that on it.
Yeah.
Works amazing.
Here we go. Exactly.
So clean.
Yeah, but what was interesting was the FDA was even apparently suggesting that they're going to backdate the selling of SARMs. So if your company sold SARMs a year ago but don't now, you can still get fined.
Jeez.
Interesting.
Well,
interesting. I know here in Australia they're legal for sale on a retail basis, even though there are shops selling them.
Yep.
And you can buy them online, and the online retailers can sell them because they put like not for human use or consumption on it. Which is
more than likely you have to go through some prescription based thing. I don't know.
No, well, like I said, you can just go buy them. But but that was interesting. I think Australian TGA would be looking at that hotly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Interesting. Moving on.
Yeah.
Protein quality.
Yeah, this is we get this a lot in the shop. A lot of people say, "What's the best protein? What's the best quality protein?"
Yep.
Well, when it comes to quality, you'll know.
Yeah, I think your body will tell you.
Yeah,
My
you
body
will know.
tells me straight away. I'll use certain proteins, and then I'll get a bloating, I'll get a sore gut because I'm
Gas.
fairly lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
So I can tell. Doesn't matter what it says on the label. My body will tell me the quality of the protein.
Yeah.
So. And that can be a lot of people turn around and say, whey protein doesn't agree with me, but it could be that just that brand didn't agree with you.
A lot of people say, why is this one more expensive than the other two? Usually that does come down to where they source their raw ingredients from.
The quality of the protein will determine the price.
You'll see some proteins, like let's say like a $89.95 for 1 5 pound, then the one next to it is $109 or $119.95. Most people think, okay, why is this one more expensive than that one? Usually it comes down to, it sources higher quality ingredients in brand A than it does brand B.
Exactly right. Price is a good indication.
Yeah.
And people there's a huge proliferation at the moment of these online protein stuff.
Yeah, no.
Companies I've never heard of. And it's funny how people tend to trust these companies a lot more than an established retailer that's in the shops, just because he happens to be online and says that he sources his protein from the highest quality.
Yeah, when I see a 5 kilo bag of WPI for $89, I immediately go, that's not high quality. That is
exactly right.
That is, if you were to buy VB, we'll use that as like a, it's usually not the best. Let's just put it that way.
But that sort of I find really annoying, and who's going to be under more scrutiny? Some online retailer or a manufacturer who retails to the shops? They're going to be under more scrutiny to make a better quality product. All I can picture with online retailers is some dude with a fag hanging out his mouth in a bathtub, stirring away going, let's put this into a bag and say what quality it is.
Yeah, source from New Zealand.
Yeah, exactly right. It's just so easy to do that and say that, but because it's online, it's just like if it's on Facebook, it must be true.
Definitely. And one thing I will say about most Australian brands, or or even all Australian brands, they source their way from New Zealand and Fronterra,
Fronterra.
And
they're the two really southern hemisphere manufacturers.
And they do source the highest quality whey available.
New Zealand whey has the reputation as the best in the world.
And China usually does not. Because if you go to China, do you see any cows?
Look, our name is Australian Muscle, and we will always stock Australian products. I really have a lot of faith in Australian made proteins. I use Australian proteins. My body feels good on Australian proteins, and we will continue to sell Australian made products.
And most people have never tried Australian made proteins.
No, it's funny. It's like there is this some sort of American products are heaps better, because Phil Heath uses them, But
then you go look at some of if you look at any bodybuilder's like diet, they'll go, I only have this grass fed because it is a lot higher quality, it feels better for me. You'll then go, I bought 10 kilos of steak for $6 because it was there. Yeah.
That's right. Anyway, let's wrap it up. Don't forget, posing classes are on again this weekend. We had our first posing classes, and there was quite a few people across all 3 classes that came in. So well done to everyone. Here at the gym, we had InBody Fitness came in and did their body fat testing, which we both took advantage of that. It was really good. It was very quick, gave us a figure, and we're keen to have them back on March the 4th here, so we can follow up.
Yeah, and it was very non-invasive as well, which was the best thing. So
InBody Fitness will be this weekend at posing classes at Olympic Muscle and Fitness from 11:30. So as an ICN competitor, you only get the scan. You get the scan for only $30. Non-ICN competitors, $35. So go to Olympic Muscle and Fitness, Main South Road 70, Main South Road, Rinella at 11:30 to 1:30 for your InBody scans. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. We haven't got much new products this week.
Not really, no.
No, we're looking at a few new products. As things comes to fruition, we'll let you know. One of them is Insane Labs. Insane Labs have been released in Australia. The most crazy stimmed up pre-workouts. That seems to be that's one thing I want to talk about quickly before we close. Is these companies going to like stupidly stimmed up products?
Yeah.
And have you noticed that it's bred a new supplement, the adrenal support supplement?
Yeah, I actually never
There's
noticed
a few
that.
companies now. There's another product called Adrenal Switch, and obviously CoreRx, which has been around for a while. But I've seen overseas in America, there's other companies that are doing it as well. So what they're doing is they're making products with like 75 billion milligrams of caffeine per serve, so that your adrenals get shot, and then they say, well, now that your adrenals are shot, we think you should use this adrenal support product to get them back in.
Yeah. So as a stack, and then you go to the deal.
Yeah.
That's it.
We watched, what was the one we were talking about last night? Was a
Psych, something.
GAT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
27 grams.
27 gram serve of a pre-workout. That's like you having a serve of whey protein.
Yeah. It is like whey protein.
Yeah. But it had like, I don't know, the numbers were just crazy. Overdosed on everything like nuts, you know. Looked like a crazy stim product.
Yeah, it did.
But that seems to be the new trend, which necessarily isn't a good thing.
No.
Anyway, we'll close on that. Oh, we had one question.
Oh, maybe we should cover that in a separate video.
No, it's just quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember we spoke about Total War, the new Total War, and we actually did a review on it without us using it. So it was just a label-based review. And someone messaged us last night and said, right, well, what is your opinion on the new Total War?
Yeah. Personal preference, I like it better than the first one.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. I found that it's still got the same sort of strength.
Yep.
But it doesn't buzz you out. You don't feel stimmed out. You feel good. You feel nice and focused still. And above all, better.
Yeah. Nice tingles, beta-alanine tingles. Works very quickly. Take a serve within 15 minutes. You start doing a little bit of forehead scratching. I think it's a better product.
Yeah. One thing we always open it in like a vicinity, and the vapors go everywhere. And
burn your lungs.
Yeah, the first thing it does is it gets through your nasal cavity and you feel it straight away.
Yeah. So I think it's a better product. Just as good energy, no crash, no hunger taken away. Come out of it feeling really good.
Yep.
When we here at the gym, we have a kitchen where people can try different pre-workouts, and Total War. A full container will go in 3 or 4 days.
We opened one up.
Yeah, we can have every other pre-work around it with all the best reviews on it, and the Total War goes in 2 or 3 days here at the gym. We have to put a new one out.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, that's it.
That's it for another week.
You know, I think our Thursday Thunders are getting really good.
Yeah, again, a bit more wider range, I guess we've got a broader range.
We have also now gotten ready, and we are doing our first dedicated interview podcast with a really, really special guest.
Yeah, very special.
So keep an eye out for that. We hope to record that this weekend and have that online. This will be an exclusive podcast only, not a video. And we will start doing that, and we will start then interviewing other guests as we go along. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to like and to share. Any questions, send them through to us.
Yeah.
Anything to add?
No.
That's it?
That's it.
We're done?
Done.
Catch you guys next week.
Ta-ta.